All right, you guys, this is the project we're gonna do. I'm gonna kind of go fast through this, but you can pause it when you need to. You're gonna get a piece of paper that's an 8 by 10. It's the paper that Art to Remember gives us. I'm gonna let you borrow one of my hexagon stencils. I just need to have these back so I can use them for next year. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna line this up with the top of your paper and the side of your paper, and you're going to trace around this hexagon. There's my first one. And then you're going to put this one right underneath it. The top is touching the bottom of this one. They're sharing that line. So I only have to outline the other sides. And I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to go straight down the line. Now, once you have this whole line done, we're going to move on over here. But I want to show you what you're going to do. This one's just going to be a little half a one here. Instead of doing it again at the top like this, what I want you to do is, do you see this little dent right here? It's like a little angle. This hexagon fits perfectly right there. That's where this next one's going to go. So now, from now on, you're going to find these little dents and you're going to trace them right there. So they're kind of fitting inside of each other. And you're going to do this whole piece of paper. Once you have your whole paper traced with hexagons, you're going to take some crayons and you're only going to use oranges and yellows and like peaches, okay? These warm colors, and you're going to trace around all of the hexagons. And you want a nice dark line. So don't do like a really light line. You want to do a nice dark line because you want to be able to see it. We are going to end up using watercolors to go over this. And watercolors and crayons are awesome together because the crayon will resist the paint from going onto the paper. So you're still going to be able to see these really awesome lines. So you're going to go and trace every single hexagon. It doesn't have to be in a pattern. You can do it any way you want, but don't color inside. Just trace them. Okay, after you have all of your hexagons traced with yellows and oranges and peaches, you're going to have some watercolors. Now, you're only going to need yellow and orange. And what you're going to do is, any way that you want, you're going to totally cover this paper with yellow and orange paint. You could do it in a pattern. If you only wanted it to be yellow, you could just use yellow. If you only want it to be orange, it's totally up to you. But you're only going to be using orange and yellow paint to paint over this whole thing. And you can really see that this crayon, because it's made of wax, it resists the paint from going over it. So you can totally see the crayon lines that we use to outline our hexagons. Next, you're going to let this dry, and you're going to get this paper that I gave you. That's the step-by-step on how to draw a bee, as well as this white paper, and this is what you're going to be drawing your bees on. You're going to go step-by-step and draw some bees. They can be bigger, they can be smaller. You can do 3 bees, okay? 1, 2, or 3. It's totally up to you. You can color them with crayons. You're going to cut them out, and then you're going to glue them onto your hexagons. So I just did 2 bees here. If you can look, I colored them with crayon. I outlined them with Sharpie. I added some antenna. I added some legs and a stinger, and then I glued them on. My last step that I need to do is with a black pen, I'm going to write my name down at the bottom. And I'm also going to write the year, which is 2021. And now I'm finished. You're going to bring it to Mrs. Valad back here at Millbrook. I need to have these back by Tuesday, February 9th. Email me if you have questions. I'd be happy to help you. Sorry this was so fast, but I only have so much time on these videos. Love you guys. Miss you. Stay safe.